you must be extremely careful when you talk about it. Yeah, you must be extremely careful when speaking about it. About them.
弟子不明。
Leader, I don't understand.
其余不必多问，我令他们入门，乃是另有机缘。日后你自会晓得。
Let's see. There is no need to ask any more unnecessary questions. I had them enter the guild. It is because it is for another opportunity. In time, you will understand. You naturally will understand. You yourself will understand. Yeah. Oh, 机缘 is like it's for another purpose. Yes, another purpose. Sorry, this time it's like a deeper meaning. Oh, really? Are you serious? Well, in any case, she's for a different purpose, I guess. A purpose? I always felt like Yuan is like purpose, but anyway. Yeah, it's a deeper... Wow, that's so confusing. I guess it depends on context. I never use that word, so... We would never use that word, actually. In modern Chinese, I'm like, I've never seen that word in modern Chinese. Oh, well, whatever. That's why the martial arts world, you gotta learn all the Chinese that's used in the martial arts novels. Those are fun. And Ziying just says, yes. He's just like, okay.
其他无事，退下吧。
There are no other... If there are no other matters, you may take your leave. I know, it's not because of connections. So she's inviting them in for another purpose? What does that mean? I don't know if it's nefarious or if it's like for something good, but that will require her to be a bit more secretive about it. Kind of weird, huh? Anyway, Ziying is speechless. He's like, what is she trying to do?
莫非还有其他事想要禀报？
Could it be that you have other things to make a report about?
掌门，弟子斗胆一问，水灵珠之事是否还有商榷余地？
商权余地。What is 商权? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Later, may I ask, is there no, let's see. Is there no way we can discuss the matter of the water spirit orb any further?
哦，这么说来，我适才的决定，你却是口服心不服。
Oh, so what you are saying is that my decision just now, you only agreed in word, but not, or like she's actually poetically saying like you only agreed on the outside, but internally you disagreed. What's the good in English? How do we say such a poetic in such a poetic way? So you were only, it's just basically. So you were only paying lip service. Is that a word that you use? No, that's more of a modern word. There's another way of saying it. It's like... I guess it's like... So, you were agreeing only in word, but not in your mind. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to do it.
弟子不敢。
I wouldn't dare.
弟子只觉修仙之事虽非样样皆能，但毕竟能救一人便是一人。弟子实在不忍看那些村民如此受苦。
Oh, right. Let's see. I just feel that those who practice immortality, even though they cannot do they will not be able to do everything, but if they can save a person, they should do so. I guess like it's like that's basically what the 救一人便是一人. Like if they can save one person, saving one person is saving one person. Let's see. I just could not stand to watch those villagers continue to suffer as they are.
慕容子英.
She's just saying his name, 慕容子英. Looks like she is not going to say she's not going to change her mind. I bet you better.
弟子在。
Yes.
你可还记得昔日在宗炼长老面前曾立下怎样的重誓？
Ooh. Let's see. That's like promise, right? So I apologize, guys. Today's is gonna be like, man, there's a lot of just these like terms that make it a lot harder for me to translate, but it's all good. Yeah, okay, I was right. Promise. Foul. Okay. Like, do you remember in the past, before the elder Zhonglian? Yeah, that's right. Just what kind of vow was made?
弟子一日不敢或忘。弟子曾发誓，终身以修仙积德，捍卫天下为己任，对本门更不可有叛逆之心。若有相违，则要受五雷轰顶、神魂俱灭之祸。
Whew. Yeah, common things when you're making a very serious oath. Like, there was never a day where I would forget. I vowed that until the end of my life, I would let's see. I would cultivate immortality and learn morality, basically, like, and become more moral. How do I say this? It's 积德. It's more like to gather immortality. No, that sounds weird. Gather morality? No, that's weird. I would cultivate immortality in the name of morality. Maybe that's the best way I can make it sound decent. Let's see. This is the one I don't know what that means. Oh, you and your poetic ways of speaking. So yeah, that's the difficult part, is just like the... So, hey, I actually always wonder like how like certain, like, I guess if you are a super fan of like this kind of genre, you're probably really good. I took on the task of protect. So this is the word for Han Wei, is the word for protecting. Nice. Okay. Anyway, let's see. I'm to take on the task of protecting the world, or everything under heaven, basically. Let's see. And that I would never have the never feel. Let's see. Feel the need to betray. No, that sounds a little weird too. Let's see. And that I would never never betray the guild. That's the best way to say it. It actually literally means like I would never have the heart to betray the guild, and I must also especially never have the heart to betray the guild. There you go. That's the best way to say it. If I go against this vow, then may I be struck by thunder, and may I have my mind and soul completely destroyed.
你师父被妖孽所害，早早亡故。宗炼长老虽名义上是你师公，实则待你如徒儿一般，连自己的铸剑秘术都倾囊相授。便是希望有朝一日你能成为本派栋梁，但你今日表现太令我失望了。
Oh. Yeah, the master of the master. Oh, thank you. I got the pass down techniques part, but not the pillar part. Thanks. Let's see. Your master was harmed by monsters, and died very early. The elder Zhonglian, even though in name he is your Shigong, the master of your master, but he has treated you just like his very own student. He has even passed He has even passed down all of his secret sword forging techniques to you. Let's see. In the hopes that one day you would be able to become the pillar of this guild. But today, your performance has been very disappointing. Oh, he's being scolded. He was just trying to help. Oh well, I guess it is true that he didn't keep a closer eye on the students, so they escaped and did stupid things. And then he's trying to argue, which is, I understand why, but
弟子惭愧。
I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed. Yeah, but 惭愧 is like, yeah, I guess the best way.
你口说惭愧，心中却不知为何惭愧。
You say that you are ashamed, but you don't. You do not know why you're ashamed. In your mind, you do not know why you should be ashamed.
这世上苦痛之人千千万万，你一日救得一个，数十年下来虽有小成，又怎比得上修成仙身、法力无边之时，顷刻便能解救千百
？I guess she has a point there. Let's see. In this world, there are thousands and 10,000s of people who are suffering. Even though one day you may save one. Even though one day you will save one, and in decades that it will have a small good result. But how can it compare to, let's see. Compare to through the cultivation of immortality with immeasurable power, being able at one time to save thousands and hundreds, or like, let's see, yeah, that's basically what I say. By cultivating immortal power, like in one instant, being able to save thousands and 10,000 and hundreds. So basically saying like, look, we have to protect them against the monster realm. Even though you'll save these people, if you're not like on your A game, if you in the war, you won't be able to protect humanity. So in the end, you save someone, but you cause humanity's doom by failing to protect them against the monster realm. So it's just like, she's just like, can you understand why I'm telling you not to do that? Because we need every single amount of power we have because a war is coming. As they say, winter is coming. But I also don't watch that show. If you got what reference that show, Kim, what show the reference come from, I'd be very surprised.
掌门说的是，只是弟子想着那些村民的痛苦，却是半刻也平静不下来。这种心绪纷乱，弟子不知如何是好。
Oh, wow! I never thought Qiong would be. I mean, Qiong is such a stickler for the rules. I never thought he'd actually try to argue even further. Anyway, leader, what you have said is right. It's just that when I think about the hardships of those villagers, I cannot. My heart cannot be at peace. This kind of let's see. Or like this kind of chaos, or like chaos within your heart. This kind of chaos within the heart. I don't think it. Or like, I don't think it is good. Or like, I don't think it is good for me to have this chaos within my heart. Or like, yeah, that's right.
你若不知如何是好，便想想19年前，本门与妖界一战，多少弟子就此埋骨，连前代掌门都未能幸免。你师公宗炼长老亦是身受重创，至死不治。
Let's see. I just need to know what 重创 is. Give me 1 sec. Okay. It was a heavy injury. Yep. Okay. I was right. So it looks like... Let's see. I don't know how... With this chaos in my heart, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I see. Sorry, It's not saying, how is this good that I have this chaos in my heart? He's saying, like, this chaos in my... My emotional state being confused. I don't know what to do. If you don't know what to do... if you do not know what to do, or like what you ought to do, then think about what happened 19 years ago. This guild fought against the monster realm. Many students would perish here. It actually says like they're maikumis, like they had many students would go into would have a grave. But anyway, even the former leader was not so fortunate, was unable to escape misfortune. And your Shigong Zhonglian, Elder Zhonglian, has a grave injury. 致死不治, like 致死不治 is like if you like you're about to die, or like you're about, like it causes death. If it is not healed, it will cause his death, or yeah, basically he's gravely injured. He has even the elder the elder Zhonglian has a grave injury. And like it will cause death if it's not cured.
这一回，如有危急，水灵珠蕴含的法力，说不定会成为我们抵挡妖界之柱。你刻下的举动，只顾眼前，因小失大，届时我方势弱，昆仑山脚下生灵涂炭，远胜月牙村之灾。
Oh, Zhonglian died. Oh, right. Sorry. Unable to cure it before his death. Oh, it means that he did die. Sorry, I was confused. It's all good. There's a lot worse. Let's see. This time, if there were any danger, the power... the flooding power? Or like, how do I say this? Also, I hope you guys are not too bored about the fact that we are still talking about this topic. But it is important because she's just emphasizing just how bad it is. Because they almost died a few times. Let's see. Oh, okay, never mind. I was just wondering. This time, if there were any danger, invoking the spiritual power of the water spirit orb may provide great assistance for us to stand against the monster realm. Let's see. If you're... The action you... Let's see. 你刻下的举动. Let's see. If you were to take action in only caring about the present. Let's see. You will suffer a big loss for little gain. Let's see. If at this... Let's see. If this time... Our power is extremely weak, or like if this time our power was weak. Oh, 涂炭. Oh, this one is like... Yep. If this time our power is weak, then everyone in Kunlun Mountain will experience misery and suffering. Let's see. It would be even greater than the disaster that has befallen Yueya village. So basically she's saying that, in case I didn't make this clear enough, if we use the power of the water spirit pearl now, it's bad, because if for instance they can't stand up against the monster realm, then well, everyone off Kunlun Mountain is going to suffer anyway. So it won't really make a difference if you save Yueya village, one village, and then have the entire world get destroyed. And 短视 lack foresight. Oh, wait, where? Oh, that's in the next one, right? Yeah, because it's not here.
这弟子太过短视。
I lacked foresight. I was too lacking in foresight. Yeah, 短视. Yeah, thank you. That makes sense from context.
子英，你以前从不会这样，莫非短短时间便沾染了云天河那几人的浮躁
？Uh-oh. Ziying, in the past you weren't like this. It couldn't be within this short time. You've been corrupted by Yun Tianhe and his people, by the impulsiveness of Yun Tianhe and those people. Ooh. I like how no words.
也罢，今日我言尽于此，能领悟多少，看你自己的造化了。
Oh. I really can't actually fault her either. At first I was like, why would you refuse? Oh, I see what you're saying. They're like, we really can't end this. Let's see. Oh well. Today, this is all I will say. If, however much you can understand, I guess I leave it up to your luck. Basically, it's like, well, this is all I'm gonna say. Whether or not you understand it, that's up to you.
退下吧。
I leave it up to good luck, I guess. Like, I wish you good luck in understanding more. Take your leave. Yeah, nothing else you can say, Ziying. She has a point. He's like, no, we really cannot spare this. We need everything we can in this war, and I'm sorry. You have to make... Hey, man. Being a leader is hard.
怎么办？掌门不肯接那个宝物。
Anyway, so I'll just make a quick comment. See, executive positions have to make the hard decisions, and sometimes there is no easy decision to make, and like, you have to consider the whole too. And unfortunately, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Like, you can't solve everyone's problems, even though like you have power. You have to like think about like think for the future. So I really cannot fault the leader for telling him like all that stuff, because I'm like, no, she's probably right. She's like, we really cannot afford to lose. If we lose this war, humanity's screwed, basically. Anyway, let's go back to Tianhe and his friends. Tianhe says like, what should we do? The leader isn't willing to lend that treasure, or isn't going to. It seems that her heart is made. It seems that her mind is made up. I'm afraid it'll be difficult. I'm afraid it'll be very difficult to change her mind.
爹说过，做人不能太小气。
Pa did say you can't be too stingy. That people shouldn't be too stingy.
又不是借了就不还他，也不知那只水灵珠多贵重，大不了拿我们的土灵珠跟他换，听起来都差不多。
Well, actually that's not a, Well, it's not like we're gonna borrow it and not return it. Let's see. Return it to her, and who knows just how expensive or important, how precious that water. Oh my goodness, do I have to make this pun again? Let's see. It's a pun about he still thinks it's a water forest pig. That water spirit pig is, no, like water forest pig is. But of course they hear it as water spirit orb. That water spirit orb is. Maybe we could exchange it with the Earth Forest Pig, or Earth Spirit Orb. From the sound of it, they sound about the same. Sorry, 等等，我也不上。
哎，差很多，好不好？
The orbs break down the spiritual energy after using it once. So yes, it is true that simply returning it is not an option. Usually when it's used up, it has to take a while before it reforms again. They're not... It turns into spiritual energy. So basically, no. It's a one-time use thing and it takes a while for another one to show up, if I remember correctly. It shows up in another place and you're just like, well, dang. I guess we have to go find it again. Or maybe another generation will find it by the time, because it will take that long. So generally, no, you can't use these things willy-nilly. Otherwise, everyone would just use it to solve all the world's water problems. I'm like, oh, you have a disaster? Whee! Let's see. There is a big difference, is what Ling Sha says.
怎么又觉得好累？算了，我们先各自回房吧。 想想还有没有其他办法，不行的话，晚上再偷溜出去，给月牙村的人送些水和吃的。
Yeah. Why do I feel so tired all of a sudden? Forget about it. Let's just go back to our rooms. If we can't think of any other ways, if nothing's gonna work, then at night we can just sneak out and send some water and food to the people in the Yueya village.
也只能先这样。
You thought you need all 5 orbs as well as the Nuwa descendant to do the spirit orb thing? Yeah, I wonder why Ling Sha's getting tired all the time. I don't know, is it some kind of curse on her? I mean, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary in the martial arts world. I mean, like, there's curses everywhere. People throw in poisons. You can even put poisons on poisons. Oh, jeez. Anyway, Moni says, I guess it seems that is all we can do. Tianhe, what's going on?
冰公子，
Mr. Yun?
别管他，他这人小孩子脾气，过一会儿就好了。
Don't, pay him no mind. He is a child. Let's see. He's acting like a child. After a while, he should be fine. I don't know. Maybe Tianhe, maybe you'll discover something interesting. Anyway, it says that, let's see, according to the mission list, we should return to our rooms. I wonder, Alright, so we still have some time. Sorry about that, everybody. That was a long talking session. I hope you guys weren't too bored. But I mean, this game is, at least the one thing about these games is that there's a ton of world building, and there's a lot of like terms that get thrown around. So if it seems a little overwhelming, it's probably overwhelming for even like Chinese players too. So there's a lot of jargon that gets thrown in, and I'm like, okay, I get it. But at the very least, the leader has a very good reason for like, we really need all the weapons we can get. I'm sorry. And like, she understands. She knows that she doesn't want to be the bad guy. But sometimes when you're the executive, you gotta make the hard decisions. So I completely respect that. I respect it because I know that you can't solve everything on your. There's just no way to solve every problem that comes around. You have to prioritize. Prioritization. Wow, I'm talking like I'm a startup manager or something. Or like that's like owner of startup, you have to prioritize. Oh jeez, I'm starting to remember that stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead to not bored, glad you're playing this game. Great. I always worry that like we get mired in like just how dense the text is. I think sometimes some of these games like get a little crazy with the terms. In this case, it wasn't too bad, but like there was like that whole part about like the vow. I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad you're telling me about the vow. Well, no, that was actually really important. We had to know about that. She's like, yes, you did promise. You're not trying to betray the guild, are you? Or she's like, you know, you're not supposed to. You really need to obey like like, respect authority in this case. She's just like, hey, I'm your authority. I'm your boss. And she is the boss. Okay, let's go ahead and save right in front of this, because I don't know if there's a long cutscene ahead. I don't think I'm going to explore, because I already did that.